I didn't think that I would be reacting to some stuff related to VTubers. Honestly, I just didn't. And considering that I will, I just want to be very clear. Virtual YouTubers are a talent of their own. They are of a genre of their own. And I like it that virtual YouTubers are actually sharing the space with us ever since Kitsuna Ai. And yes, I have been a fan of virtual YouTubers since Kitsuna Ai herself. Okay? So maybe there are other virtual YouTubers that are actually an experiment, mostly in Japan for the most part, but they've been spreading through Western audiences as the years go by. Okay, and ever since Kitsune Ai's departure, not exactly departure, ever since she went on a hiatus, I've just been looking into other virtual YouTubers, Gaogura being one of them, and then I've not been a constant watcher of I'm not exactly a constant watcher of her content, but I was a constant watcher of her. Well, I would actually just want to actually call it clips. I've been mostly looking at her clips. Yes, so definitely have always been watching virtual YouTuber clips and highlights of streams because there are funny moments and I like to look at the funnies every time on YouTube, okay? But just recently this year, TikTok. Hey, guy just being a guy after all, that's just how it is. Anyway, if you want to actually see the okay, you'll definitely be seeing the Meld Studio thing. You definitely will not be surprised about this. Meld Studio is right here. The QR code of the video that we're going to be watching is actually going to be over here, and the video that we're going to be watching comes from a virtual YouTuber, except she reports more. I think, if I'm right. I think she also goes on Twitch. I'm not sure, but no, she does go on Twitch. All right. Video is called Gura in the Trailer, Lucy Pyre Band, Vienna Hacked, Cinder Discord Awakens, Doki Bird Birthday. First off, Gura had already graduated from Hololive. Lucy Pyre is a VTuber who is a risk taker. Too much of a risk taker, possibly. Okay? Let's just be real. She takes risks of herself for too long, and then she got banned on Twitch just for. Basically, she didn't label her stream properly, and then, yeah, not a good sign. Or maybe Twitch should have looked more into her activities and not judge her immediately, but they looked at they look at the easiest way to actually ban her, and they just ban her because she mislabeled the stream. How low. That's just how petty Twitch is, bruh. They're so petty, bruh. And also, I heard about Cinder gaslighting someone who probably she enabled, and then basically people have seen the bad side of Cinder when it comes to her interactions with other VTubers. I normally don't have a problem with that, but if you're working with people, you're expected to at least have the same sort of respect that you give them in a way that it's mutual respect. Basically, just give mutual respect. Why can't that actually be a better way to actually interact with people? Why can't that be a better way? Anyway, we're just gonna be watching this. I don't know exactly what to expect from this, but I will be expecting that there will be some, I don't know, some other shit that I would actually not be knowing of, except that Gaogura's indie VTuber is going to be coming soon, and I am excited for it. I've always been the fan of the little shark, and I even made her a notification. Okay, a notification for my messages on my phone. Okay, that's how dedicated I am when it comes to checking her content out as a form of clips. All right. Anyway, we are gonna get right onto it already. Let's do this.
Hi everybody, it's Nina Kazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some news. But before we do, please make sure to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell. And guys, do you know that I stream on Twitch? Head on over to Twitch, and if you're at work, leave me a lurk. Okay guys, on to our very first piece of newsy news. This is Gargura, and Gargura was a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber associated with Hololive, debuting in 2020 as part of Hololive's first English generation myth.
That's right.
Why are we talking about
She's first gen English, first gen Hololive English. And then she recently graduated, I think 1 month or a few months ago, if I'm right.
Gargura? Well, guys, as you all know, Gargura has recently graduated and has come over to the handle Samiko Saba. So Samiko Saba is a little fishy, but there has been some exciting developments on the Samiko Saba X account and also on YouTube. So you can see here, Samiko Saba has just released a video and it already has 238K views. So let's take a look at the video. Oh, it's a little crab. Wow. That looks good. That trailer looks good. So definitely go over to her YouTube channel to check that out because
Oh my god, she is cute. The way it is presented is actually cute. So cute.
there's some exciting developments coming. All right, so let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say. So the OP says, it looks like she's putting a lot of effort and money. The animation doesn't look cheap into this. Be Kidding Me says, Shark Fin is out at sea. So
Yep, that was not seen at the short. That is seen on the actual Twitter post, which is great. Oh yeah.
you can see people are already kind of like dissecting the trailer to find all the little Easter eggs here. Sad Tanic says, are we going from shrimps to crabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Purple Weakness says, it looks like she might be coming sooner than we thought. Hopeful Ensign says, question, is this one of those faster re-debut hints after a Hollow graduation? I know that Nimi had her rebrand for a while, but Saba seems to be coming out of the gate with new stuff, even if we don't have a model reveal just yet. And then Arcana says, apparently she began planning this years ago. Around the time she basically stopped streaming, she had one foot out the door for a while. North says, although I wish her the best, I do hope she has the mental health issues under control. Just a quick little insert of my opinion here. During the time where Gargura was leaving Hololive and we were unsure as to whether or not she was going to come back in some other iteration or form, a lot of people were saying that she couldn't really handle the pressure that came with Hololive. However, this goes to show here that this is something that she's been planning for some time. She is definitely a creator that has the ability to.
She is dedicated to her own shit, bro. When it comes to actually entertaining people and when it comes to actually having a presence, she doesn't fail to entertain. She doesn't fail to leave a presence. She doesn't fail in leaving a presence wherever she appears. Okay? Wherever she appears. That's undisputed. Look at the appearance of her. Appearance-wise, that's how it is.
To come back and be an absolute juggernaut in this space. So I personally believe that it was just something that was happening over in the corporate sphere that wasn't jiving with Samiko Saba, which is why she has come out or is going to be debuting soon. So I believe personally that this was not a personal issue. I believe this was a business issue. In my personal belief, obviously you guys can disagree in the comments, but for someone to be planning this with the new persona, I think is absolutely incredible. It definitely goes to show she is a professional in her sphere and she definitely is able to handle the pressure, and whatever she brings, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and you should too. So
oh yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to whatever she's going to bring out. It's really just, this is amazing.
You can see here, this is posted under Saba's post on X. We have Doobie3D, which, as we all
Doobie
know, is someone who is also a graduate of Hololive. So Doobie3D is saying, me patiently waiting, for real, for real. You can see here, this is just her photoshopped onto the crab. Cool. Obviously, everyone's really super excited for what Samiko Saba is going to bring to the table. And we're very glad that she is able to be free and do whatever she likes. Hey guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Lucy Pyre. And Lucy Pyre is an independent...
Oh yeah, I heard about her Twitch getting banned. Basically, she just mislabeled the stream, and Twitch is just being petty by actually banning her just because she mislabeled the stream. She didn't actually mean to do that, but of course, Twitch being petty, they did shit anyway.
Independent VTuber who started content creation in 2021 on YouTube. She debuted into live streaming and Twitch late February 2022. So I was talking about Lucy Pyre. Well, guys, Lucy had a very interesting post on X. This was on May 31st around 9 a.m. Lucy says, in 3 hours, the skirt gets deleted, laughing my ass off. Please don't ban me, dead face. And so this in particular is a very important line. Why is that, Lydia? Well, because Lucy
got banned. Oh my God.
got banned. This is posted on Streamer Bans. This is just an automated service. It says Twitch partner Lucy Pyre has been banned, and that was on May 31st at 8:21 p.m. So you can see here, Lucy said, "You must be effing joking. At Twitch, I was in the pools category. What the F did I get banned for?" And then Lucy just says, "I just want to reiterate, I am quite literally showing more skin on my bikini model. Why is the left okay and the right isn't? Can someone at least tell me what specifically that staff does not like at Twitch support?" So you can see here, this is kind of like her regular bikini outfit. And this was the outfit that was...
Really? Whoa, 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 whoa. I checked this out myself to see where... Okay. I'm going to show it right on stream. I'm not exactly going to show it right on stream. And I'm not even going to show it just to make sure that everything is actually looking okay. All right? Give me a moment here, guys. I just really need to make absolutely sure that I'm not crazy here. What is going on? What is really going on, for Pete's sake? Hold on. There's a real need for me to actually investigate too, okay? Lucy Pyre. Definitely, yeah. As of this time, she has been unbanned after 1 day and shit. Oh, the shape on the... Oh, it's a bit more revealing because some of the crotches... Oh, now I see. You see, when it comes to the swimsuit, version, the pink one that you actually saw, that's still acceptable, okay? The reason the other one is actually so much more concerning is because part of the crotch is exposed. Part of the crotch has been exposed. Shit. Yeah, definitely, yeah. She may have made a mistake on this, and that it did cost her own shit. It's just, oh man, that is not a good way of actually getting around on your streams, Lucy. But basically, I think your design definitely, yeah, there's a bit of a situation with your design. You're gonna have to work on some shit, Lucy. Or either that, or maybe Twitch is a little too iffy. Okay.
In that particular stream, which is the stream that Lucy got banned for. So someone was saying, one is a swimsuit and the other isn't. The latter has a more specific purpose and not limited to pools, despite not even being real in the first place. So then Lucy, to just reiterate her point, this is a screenshot of Twitch's terms of service. It says, swim, beaches, and concerts and festivals. Swimwear, short shorts, and bodysuits are permitted as long as they completely cover the genitals.
Exactly, because a part of the crotch is starting to get exposed. That's the absolute concern. I'm not sure if Twitch was being petty or that's an actually good concern, but considering that there is policy that Twitch has, I didn't think that they would actually be able to enforce this. Oh, by the way, Lucy, as I actually checked out her Twitter, has already been unbanned a day after. Okay, so
to those who present as female must also cover the nipples and the areolas. So you can see here, genitals covered, areolas covered. I don't know if this particular, outline.
The pettiness of the crotch that is partially showing, okay? The pettiness of the crotch that's actually showing, and then Twitch takes action, and then just boom. Basically that.
Doesn't count as full coverage. I'm not really sure. I am not a Twitch employee. But anyways, so this is what happened to Lucy. So then everyone can breathe a sigh of relief here. Streamer Bans had automated post saying, Twitch partner Lucy Pyre has been unbanned after 1 day, 3 minutes, and 54 seconds. So then Lucy replies saying, still no information on exactly why. So we're just going to have to hope the best on Tuesday. I love how Twitch communicates so clearly with its creators and has zero double standards.
Zero double standards. Yes. Shut the fuck. People who can listen to this, it's literary speech, and then relay it to other people can just shut the fuck up, because Twitch does have double standards. They don't know how to communicate with the creators. They don't know how to communicate with their streamers. And unfortunately, it gets streamers banned for wrong reasons. Seriously. But basically, yeah. One thing that Lucy does have to take care of at this point really is, unfortunately, Twitch has a problem with the design of it. If even a part of the crotch, even if it's not a nude genital at all, if it begins to absolutely show, shit, that's actually something. That's actually going to be a problem. So Twitch got her banned, and then she got unbanned a day after. So I don't like it if Twitch has a policy and they're being petty with their policy, with only being a part of the offensive thing that is being shown, and then I just don't know. Okay, they just got to have a better way to actually do things.
Truly the ideal streaming platform. So obviously that's a little bit of sarcasm here. I will say, yeah, Twitch is not exactly the greatest at communicating why things happen. A lot of times you get like automated messages, nothing really personal saying like, hey, maybe this wasn't covered to like the best of the ability. I know in January of this year that they were going to improve that, but I don't believe that's been rolled out. I haven't seen anything on my Twitch dashboard kind of indicating the banning and like all that stuff. I know that Twitch was working on it this year. They're supposed to roll it out this year. It hasn't really happened, so it could be just something that's on the back burner. But luckily, Lucy has been unbanned, which is great, but still no information as to what exactly was wrong in regards to this particular outfit. Guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Vienna, and Vienna
Isn't Vienna once v Shoujo though? I'm not sure. Oh no! Independent, if I'm right. Yeah, but I'm not sure if she got onto to corporations before. But yeah,
is an independent English-speaking VTuber from Canada. Her focus is on League of Legends, competitive games, horror, and other variety content. So why are we talking about Vienna?
previously assigned to Cloud9, so she was an esporter before. Okay, that's cool.
Well, guys, Vienna just had something happen on her Discord. This post on Vienna's X says, hey guys, my Discord server got blown up and hacked. All is safe now in terms of being present in it, but they deleted a ton of channels and messed with all our permissions. It will take some time to fix. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience and will work hard to get it back to normal. So you can see, obviously, this is Vienna just not being pleased. So this is some screenshots here that we're seeing from Vienna's Discord. So you can see here, this person is adding everyone, a bunch of bot information. There's a lot of messages were deleted, a lot of channels were deleted, and just like essentially like a lot of spam here. So we can see here, in response to this post, Vienna says, hey guys, they also took my vanity URL, so Discord GG Vienna is not functional or safe right now. It likely was added to some scammer's server. I'm waiting for Discord to get back to me and hopefully they'll get this restored. Things will be closed down for now. Losing art, memes, my URL, everything sucks. I'm really sorry all this happened, genuinely. We're going to make sure something like this cannot happen again.
Nuking a Discord server because there are hacked bots. That's as innocent as it really goes, and I don't like that happening to any creator that has a Discord server with a very active community. Okay, I really don't like it when there is an active community that really supports the creator at what he or she does. Okay, and I just don't like it at this point that so much creativity has been lost due to a simple hack. The creativity that one virtual YouTuber can have, illustrations, music, healthy jokes that are inside, basically those things. Seriously, those have to be cherished. For Pete's sake, those have to be cherished. And then this suddenly happens. I don't know. It's just me. I'm just making it very clear that you don't need to be too. You don't need to be very harsh on the shit. Basically, anyone who just likes to target her, anyone who just likes to target certain Discord servers, just like to actually mess around and do whatever to make things interesting or something. I just don't like it that this happens. However, to virtual YouTubers that put a lot of work onto their shit. Okay.
Crying face. And then Vienna says, just to clarify, no, I did not get hacked. Thankfully.
Oh, it was okay.
Another member with permissions to do things. Thank you to all the staff who helped get things together again and deal with it as it was occurring. Thanks to all the members that kept calm and did their best. I love you all. So like, this is like, obviously it's a very scary thing to happen. Discord communities are really important for VTubers and fans to engage in. And when bots come or just people with bad intentions come, it can really mess up the community. So it's really unfortunate that this happened, but it looks like Vienna is slowly but surely getting it under control. So if you are on Vienna's Discord and notice something kind of funny, this is essentially what's going on. Okay, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Vialore, and Vialore is an English language VTuber.
Oh no, what the heck? Isn't Vialore Oh, okay, never mind.
agency. It claims to be the first English
LewdTuber agency.
LewdTuber agency. ViaLure has a spicier take on content creation. All right, so why are we talking about ViaLure? Well, guys, ViaLure is celebrating an amazing milestone. This is posted on ViaLure's X account, and ViaLure says, on this special day of Generation 1 Indulged first anniversary, we are pleased to announce that all the talents have signed on for another year of fun and action. Please continue to show your support for our girls. So you can see here, this is just some fan art, which is really exciting. It's very cutesy wootsy. And then this is posted by Imi Bishu saying, happy 1 year anniversary ViaLure. To celebrate, we made a cover of Team Todachi song
No way, they made a cover of Team Tomodachi. Nice, just like with Hall Live Advent. Okay.
below. So let's take a look.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's a bop.
Oh my god.
So if you are a fan of the trailer, head on over to ViaLure's YouTube account. This is posted on Icy Snowpaws. This is Team Todomachi, a ViaLure cover song here. And then there's also some amazing news from ViaLure as well. ViaLure has posted this on May 31st at 5 p.m. saying, hold still, Gen 2 can't wait to see you on July 1st. So you can see here this really beautiful art of like all of the Gen 2 people that are coming to ViaLure on July 1st. So if you are a fan,
You know, I don't often look at other corporations like ViaLure. I don't often look at other corporations like ViaLure, but this got me interested. This got me very, very, absolutely interested now. Holy shit. This got me really interested.
VTubers and spicy content, make sure to mark your calendars for July 1st when Gen 2 gets revealed. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Cinder, and Cinder is a female English-speaking independent virtual YouTuber that debuted June 25th, 2022. She mainly streams on Twitch. So what's going on with Cinder? Well, guys, this is VCard, and VCard is the ultimate entertaining trading card game where the internet's biggest VTubers and iconic content creators all come to life. So you can see here, Cinder is present on the website. However, at the most recent convention gathering, this is the new banner, and Cinder is been removed.
Oh no. Because of the gaslighting she did. Oh my god. Oh my god. The terrible interactions that she had with other virtual YouTubers had actually made her toxic to. Basically, if this is going to be the result of the few months of problems with her, oh my god. A lot can change in only a few months, and then this happens. If you are the toxic one, if let me just be clear, you are the toxic one, you definitely deserve to have this fate. And unfortunately, I do not sorry for you. Do I feel sorry for you at all? No, absolutely not. Seriously, it's just it's just funny. It really is. Shy Lily even didn't like. Even, Shy Lily knew that Cinder left a bad taste in her mouth too. Okay, it was really so much shit. It was absolutely so much shit.
From the banner in response to all of the recent allegations that have come out in response to Cinder and what's going on situation. If you guys aren't familiar with what's happening with Cinder, I have posted a 7-hour live walkthrough of all the different Google documents and everything that's happened with Cinder. So it is a very, very complex thing that's happening with Cinder. So please make sure to go check out that video if you're curious about what kind of happened with Cinder. There was a lot of controversy that happened. Anyway, so in response to the controversy, of course, Cinder had closed down her Discord, but this is posted on the PyroPup Center on X saying, hello, everyone. The Hellhole chat is now unlocked. So when they say the Hellhole, they mean Cinder's Discord. So you can see here, this is kind of like a screenshot of like everyone just saying like, oh my goodness, finally, this is great.
Basically, part of the Cinder Discord had just awakened. So, oh my god. Here we go. More toxicity is going to be generated and shit.
Should we hug the mods? You know, stuff like that, right? So like the PyroPups, which is Cinder's fan name. So the PyroPups are getting really excited that the Discord had opened up. However,
let's just be real. I'd like the PyroPups to even taste too much of her toxicity at such a short time, because I don't think this is going to be over, guys. I don't think this is going to be entirely over.
It was fleeting because the channel had been locked down once again. So this
Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I'm beginning to actually think that the toxicity comes back so quick that she doesn't care. Okay, she doesn't actual just joining in. You just lock down the channel. You just lock down the chat. It's just, oh my god, this is a good way to handle this shit. This is not a good way to handle this shit. Is she doing a good job managing her Discord? Is she doing a delegating shit to her mods? I don't think there's a problem with the delegation when it comes to the tasking, but her reputation still at this point, she still hasn't recovered it. So yeah, what the hell?
This is posted on the PyroPup Center saying, PyroPups, the hellhole chat is locked again. Apparently, this was just a test. So you can see a screenshot here saying, a channel is locked. We are putting the channel back under lockdown for now. There's an FAQ available in the pins for frequently asked questions. We will be unlocking the server again after the team does some coordinating. So this was the FAQ that was posted. This posted on the PyroPup Center saying, PyroPups, I have good news. Cinder is okay. So let's take a look here. It says FAQ announcement. When is Cinder coming back? The team does not currently have any information on Cinder's return. Does the server unlock mean Cinder is returning? Answer. The server unlock is community driven by the moderation team to try and allow the community to socialize. The community is built on common interests and may use it as a place to talk to their friends. And then says, question, is Cinder okay? Answer. While we have not heard anything directly from Cinder, we are able to confirm that she is physically okay. She is likely taking her own time to better herself due to the ongoing situation.
Well, I think it's actually good for her that she's recovering. Hopefully, she's learned her lessons from gaslighting everyone, and then just turning on her fan base, and then the other VTubers that she actually had toxic relations with. Basically, look, I'm more on the side of Shy Lily, who who really is just becoming a bully or something like that. Okay, I'm just thinking, yeah, I think that would be more appropriate side to it.
So then you can see here, because of the chat opening up again on Discord, this is the Twitch chat, so it's kind of blowing up. People are waiting. So PyroPup Center says, you guys are really amazing. You keep her fire alive in the offline chat. I'm really proud of you all. Let's keep going together. We'll see the sun rise again together. Hashtag Cinder VTuber. So whichever side of the Cinder debacle you are on, it looks like the PyroPups are waiting for Cinder's return. So what exactly is going to happen in regards to Cinder, we really don't know just yet. So this is something that we just have to keep our eyes peeled for. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Dokibird. And
Dokibird is another success story because of what happened to her while she was still playing as Selene Tatsuki in Nijisanji. Basically, they dismissed her because she does not agree with them, and then that she has she has depression problems, and then they just let her go just like that. Basically, no graduation, no nothing. It was basically a clique that inside Nijisanji that had opposed her for the entire time, not giving her two shits, not even putting a good word to Nijisanji that she works hard for this shit. And then Dokibird became the success story to tell Selene Tatsuki. Dokibird is the former personality before Cinder before Cinder, before Selene came back. Actually, no. Doki, the former personality, before she became Selene Tatsuki in Nijisanji, before she came back to the former personality, in which, after gaining so many fans in the Selene Tatsuki channels, basically they loved her so much they tracked down her former former model Dokibird, their former VTuber Dokibird. Basically, they loved her as Selene. They now love her more as the former. Okay, basically everyone who was a Dokibird fan but became a Selene fan, then every Selene fan who was disgusted by what Nijisanji did became a Doki fan because here she is. She is a success, was supported, who grew more. This is the success story for every independent VTuber who was given no shits, by corporations that they were working for. So far, the success story the virtual YouTuber space, Doki Bird.
Is an independent English language VTuber, originally debuting May 2020. She retired May 2021, only to make a return in February 2024. She mainly streams on YouTube. So why are we talking about Doki? Well, guys, Doki has a really nice surprise. This is posted on Doki's X account saying, surprise, I'll be an official guest at Anime Expo. I'll be hosting a birthday 3D concert with some special guests on venue, and it's free entry. You just need your Anime Expo pass. If you can't make it, don't worry, as it'll be uploaded at a later date on my channel. So you can see here, this is Doki retweeting Anime Expo's announcement. Anime Expo saying panel announcement.
By the way, the real funny thing about Doki Bird is that she calls the fan base Dragoons as an inspiration to Salam Tatsuki's fan base, also Dragoons. Basically, they're all Dragoons together now. They're all Dragoons together. And that's how loving her fan base is, okay?
Calling all Dragoons, Doki Bird is celebrating her birthday at Anime Expo, and you're invited. Join us for a fun-filled celebration with Doki herself and a little concert special. Maybe there'll be surprise guests or exclusive announcements you don't want to miss. So come ready to cheer, sing, and party with the flock. Let's make this a birthday to remember. So the panel name is called Doki Bird Birthday Celebration Concert. It's on July 3rd from 1:30 p.m. to 2:20 p.m. at the JW Marriott Diamond Ballroom. And this is going to be at Anime Expo 2025, which is July 3rd to 6th, 2025 in Los Angeles Convention Center, California. All right, so Doki continues to say, no streaming tickets as I wanted to make it free for everyone. The only downside is that the concert won't be uploaded right away, so I hope the Dragoons can wait a little bit longer for it. However, those attending can post pictures on social media. There'll be a tag later for it. Thank you again to Anime Expo for inviting me so I can do this. There will also be exclusive merch sold at the convention to celebrate the birthday concert. I don't know yet if we'll have online sales for it, but stay tuned for the catalog. The Dragoons want to grab some exclusive merch for their shrine. Now you guys know why I've been all over the place, why this month will be my busiest month. Winky face, tongue sticking out.
Wow.
Face. And then Doki says, I forgot to mention, but as always, I'll be accepting gifts and letters at the concert and the booth where we'll be selling Doki merch at Anime Expo. The Doki World Tour is getting more and more intense. Thank you for always supporting me.
The success story in Doki Bird is real. That's how it works.
And I hope you will enjoy it. Guys, if you are a fan of Doki, this is going to be an amazing birthday celebration concert with some special guests. So please make sure to mark it on your calendar on July 3rd, 2025, if you are a Dragoon. Okay, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And guys, if you're not able to watch me on Twitch, that is no problem. You can head on over to Lydia VTuber VODs, where I post all of my gameplay here, and I'm playing through your favorites. Hopefully, I will be beating Sephiroth this week, so please make sure to look out for that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. I vote walnuts for the worst nut. This person doesn't know taste. This person's obviously their tongue is dead. Who is this person? I can change. You should change. You should. That's wrong opinion.
Okay, Lydia. Okay, now I'm getting interested more and more into her Twitch activities. It's just something. Okay. What can I really just say about all of this? Okay, what I'll say about all of this is that Cinder is messed up. She really needs to work on her return. She really needs to work on how she wants to address the issues that actually are plaguing her before she left for a bit, just to cool off, and for events that actually did not feature her because of the behavior that she was actually showing. And I don't know all of the details, but every time that I check on it, I just think that she just gotta be appropriate with that shit. She just gotta be appropriate. You don't want to get too toxic with everyone, and then just don't leave a sour taste. Don't leave a bad taste on everyone. For the purpose of actually keeping a narrative or something. Yourself. Why can't you? Why can't any virtual YouTuber, right? That's why Shy Lily did not like Cinder's address about not working together with, if I'm right, a clipper or something, or I'm not sure. But basically, Cinder had been working with someone, and then he had exposed her to everyone for being someone. I'm not sure. It's just I don't want to get. It's not my concern. It's not my entire concern, because my concern is the reputation that she has. For Pete's sake, all she has to do is keep a good good relationship with everyone else, and maybe, just maybe, she wouldn't have too many problems. But no, the relationships are how she actually handles shit. As for Doki's story, thank God. Gaogura, I am excited that she's going to be coming back as her. I'm excited that she's going to be coming back to her next iteration of herself, Sameko Saba. Sameko Saba. Basically, this is the YouTube. For anyone who's actually looking for the YouTube channel itself, let me just get it together. It's actually over here. For those who are looking for it, it's actually here. Sameko Saba is good. Yeah. I like virtual YouTubers, especially if they're actually just working hard for their dreams to actually achieve their dreams and to do so much more. Especially as they're loved, supported, and hopefully it maintains okay. For those who can't maintain shit because of controversy, I hope they actually resolve their own controversies. I just really wish that they have the guts to actually look at every perspective possible. Okay? I just really wish that they got the guts to actually look at every perspective possible to actually do whatever they can to restore the reputation they may have lost. Okay? I'm just saying. Well, virtual YouTubers. Part of my life, okay? Watching highlights, shorts, and whatever. But me, I wouldn't want to hate on any VTuber. I'm actually more aligned to them because they're a symbol of idol culture. Okay, they're somehow a symbol of idol culture, and for some reason, I just can't escape watching shit. I don't watch all the lives, but I do not watch all the live broadcasts. But all the same, I can't escape it. Idol culture, it's everywhere.